In this video, I will guide you through 4 very simple and safe exercises you can do while seated to rebuild leg strength, improve your balance, and help you feel more stable on your feet. Before we begin, I would be so grateful if you would press the like button as a sign of us moving forward together and comment below what is one simple activity you wish you could do more easily. And please be sure to subscribe so we can continue to practice together in future videos. Please be sure to stay with us until the end because I'm going to share the story of Eleanor, a 78-year-old woman who found the courage to walk in her small garden again, all thanks to these simple exercises. Her story will warm your heart. Important. Safety first before we begin. 1. Choose the right chair. Use a sturdy, stable chair, preferably one without wheels and without armrests that get in the way. Make sure all 4 legs are flat on the floor. 2. Position it safely. Place your chair on a non-slip surface or brace the back of the chair against a wall so it cannot slide. 3. Listen to your body. This is the most important rule. Move slowly and deliberately. If you feel any sharp pain, stop immediately. We are looking for a comfortable stretch, not pain. 4. Talk to your doctor. It is always a good idea to consult with your doctor or physical therapist before starting any new exercise program. All right, are you ready? Let's begin slowly. Exercise number 1. Sit to stand. This exercise is the most functional of all. It mimics a movement we do dozens of times a day and is wonderful for building strength in your thighs and glutes. Why is it important? It helps you get up from a chair, the bed, or a car with greater ease and safety. How to do it? Scoot forward to the edge of your seat with your back straight. Position your feet hip-width apart with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest or place them on your thighs. If you need help, you can place your hands on the seat of the chair. Lean forward slightly and slowly, using the power of your legs, rise to a standing position. Exhale as you stand up. Then, with control, bend your knees and slowly sit back down. Inhale as you sit. Repetitions. Let's try to do this 5 to 8 times. Remember, the quality of the movement is more important than the quantity. Exercise number 2. Seated marching. Now, let's work our core and hip muscles, which are essential for stability when you walk. Why is it important? It improves balance and coordination, making your steps more stable. How to do it? Sit up tall, with your back slightly away from the back of the chair. Hold the sides of the chair if you need support. Slowly lift one knee up to your chest as high as is comfortable for you. Keep your back straight. Lower your foot back down slowly. Now switch to the other leg. Perform a marching motion, but while seated. Repetitions. Let's do this movement 10 times for each leg. Breathe normally and regularly. Exercise number 3. Seated leg extension. This exercise targets the muscles on the front of your thighs, the quadriceps, which are the main supporters of your knees. Why is it important? Strong thighs help support the knees, reduce pain, and give you the power to climb stairs. How to do it? Sit up tall, holding the sides of the chair for stability. Choose one leg. Slowly extend that leg out in front of you until it is straight, but do not lock your knee. Feel your thigh muscle tighten. Exhale as you extend. Hold for a moment, then lower it back down with control. Inhale as you lower. Repeat with the same leg before switching to the other side. Repetitions. Let's aim for 8 to 10 repetitions for each leg. Exercise number 4, heel and toe raises. Lastly, let's not forget our lower legs. Strong ankles are the foundation of good balance. Why is it important? This strengthens your calf and shin muscles, which helps prevent tripping and maintain balance on uneven surfaces. How to do it? Sit up tall with both feet flat on the floor. First movement, heel raises. Lift both of your heels off the floor as high as you can, so you are resting on the balls of your feet. Hold for a moment, then lower. Repeat 10 times. Second movement, toe raises. Now keep your heels on the floor and lift your toes as high as you can. You will feel a pull in your shin muscles. Hold for a moment, then lower. Repeat 10 times. Focus, perform both movements alternately and slowly.
Excellent work. Now, allow me to tell you about Eleanor, age 78. After a small stumble on her porch, she became very afraid of falling. That fear made her reluctant to move. She stopped watering her potted plants and even hesitated to walk to the mailbox at the end of her driveway. Her world was becoming smaller. Her physical therapist gave her the 4 exercises we just did. At first, she could only do 3 repetitions of each, but she did them every single day. The first week, she could get up from her chair without holding on. The second week, she felt steadier walking around the house. A month later, I saw her outside, hose in hand, watering her beloved flowers with a huge smile. Those simple exercises from a chair didn't just give her back her strength, they gave her back her independence and her joy. Conclusion. Start from your chair. You see, you don't need to do anything complicated. These 4 simple exercises, sit to stand, seated marches, leg extensions, and heel and toe mazes, when done regularly, can make a world of difference in your daily life. The key is consistency. It's better to do 5 minutes every day than 1 hour once a week. Your chair is not a limitation. It is the foundation of your new strength. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel a little stronger and more confident. Please share this video with a friend or family member who might need it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more safe and helpful tips. Take care of yourself. Keep moving safely, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, as promised, allow me to share with you the deeper story of Arthur. At 80 years old, Arthur's world had shrunk to the size of the large winged armchair in the corner of his living room. That chair was his throne, and at the same time his fortress of solitude. From there he watched life unfold, and the sight that pained him the most was the thick carpet in the middle of the room. On that carpet, his 5-year-old grandson Leo would create entire worlds with his toy cars and building blocks. That carpet, to Arthur, felt like a forbidden island he could no longer reach. One afternoon, Leo looked up from his game, his clear eyes looking straight at Arthur. "Grandpa," he asked with pure innocence, "why don't you ever play cars with me down here?" The question hit Arthur harder than any ache in his knees. He could only manage a thin smile. "Oh, Grandpa is guarding the fort from up here, champ," he replied, an excuse that felt hollow even to his own ears. His heart ached. He missed the sound of Leo's laughter up close. He missed the feeling of the thick carpet under his hands. He missed being more than just a spectator. His daughter, Sarah, who had heard the exchange from the kitchen, came over and placed a laminated piece of paper on the table beside Arthur's chair. It was a picture guide to the 6 chair exercises we just performed. "Dad," Sarah said gently, "this isn't for running a marathon. It's just so you can reclaim that carpet. Just 10 minutes every morning. For us. For Leo." Arthur was skeptical at first. He felt foolish doing exercises in a chair. The first day felt awkward. His stiff muscles seemed to scream in protest. The sit-to-stand felt like climbing a mountain. But every time he wanted to give up, the image of Leo's questioning face appeared in his mind. So he kept going. The exercises became his morning ritual, a small act of defiance against the limits of his own body. A month went by quickly. One Saturday afternoon, Leo came to visit and, as usual, immediately set up his racetrack on the carpet. Arthur watched him, but this time something was different. There was a flicker of fire, of determination inside him. "It's now or never," he whispered to himself. He took a deep breath. With full concentration, he performed a sit-to-stand, slowly, with control, and for the first time without pushing off with his hands. He stood tall, feeling a new strength in his thighs. He walked slowly towards the center of the room, his heart pounding. He stopped near the coffee table. This was the moment of truth. Holding the edge of the table for balance, he bent his stiff knees. The movement was slow, incredibly careful, every inch a victory. And finally, he made it. He landed softly on the carpet, sitting cross-legged, perhaps not gracefully, but he had arrived. Leo stopped playing and stared at him with wide eyes, as if his grandfather had just performed the world's greatest magic trick. Without a word, Leo pushed his favorite red racing car towards Arthur. Arthur picked up the small car. His wrinkled hand was a stark contrast to the toy's shiny plastic. As he pushed the car back towards his grandson and heard Leo's joyous laughter erupt and fill the room, Arthur felt something stronger than any muscle he had trained. He felt pure, unadulterated happiness. The exercises didn't give him the knees of a young man. They gave him something far more precious. The strength to cross the distance between his chair and his grandson. The strength to be a part of Leo's world once more. The strength to play.